Hey everyone, it's Kathy.
And Paul here with Adulting.
We're here to help you navigate the crazy world of adulting.
Because let's be real, it's a wild ride. We'll be dropping tips, sharing stories,
And maybe even spilling some embarrassing secrets along the way.
so get comfortable, grab your favorite drink, get ready to laugh, learn, and level up your adulting game. This is Adulting. Don't forget to like, follow, and or subscribe, and share this podcast. Head over to adulting.com for more information and to submit questions for us about adulting.
And maybe even pick up some of our new merchandise. And if you know any fellow adults who need some guidance, send them our way.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another wonderful episode of Adulting.
Tonight we're going to talk about admin night. It's currently trending and we think it's a great idea.
Where'd it come from?
I don't know.
The Tic Tac.
I think it came from Instagram.
The Instagram?
Mm-hmm.
The Instabook.
It came from somewhere, but it's trending, so we're on top of it.
It's not Certs. Certs is the MySpace of candy.
Okay, Paul, so let's be real. My to-do list has been staring at me so hard, it's starting to feel like a roommate who doesn't pay rent.
Another person not paying rent. I can't believe it. I feel that. That's why we're officially calling for an admin night.
Yes, it's the 2026 way to adult. No more spiraling alone over spreadsheets. Grab your laptop, a giant bag of chips, and 3 friends.
Because we need 3 friends to spiral over a spreadsheet. We're turning the boring stuff, taxes, lease renewals, that weird insurance claim, into a social event. Because we can.
Because if we're going to suffer through paperwork, we might as well do it with pizza and a hype squad. Let's knock it out.
We came across this new trend. It's supposedly trending in 2026. I'm pretty sure, being that it's only January, that it probably started in 2025. Even the Instawebs are not that fast. And we think it's an awesome idea. The concept is a couple friends get together to take care of the administrative tasks that are required to do life as an adult.
Right. It's kind of the new go-to social ritual for young adults. It's essentially a rejection of expensive nights out and the hustle culture that was in the early 2020s being replaced with cozy communal way to tackle the mountain of paperwork that comes with adulthood.
Think of it as a study hall for real life. Boy, study halls have changed. Friends gather at someone's home, not to party, but to sit together with laptops, planners, and snacks to knock out those boring tasks that they've been procrastinating on.
Why is it trending? Well, it's kind of exploded, the whole idea, in early 2026, which happens to be now, for 3 main reasons.
The body doubling effect. This is a psychological hack where simply being around other people who are focused helps you stay focused. Tasks that feel paralyzing when you're alone, like disputing a medical bill or renewing a passport, feel much more manageable in a group. And I want to add to that. I actually just saw another concept related to body doubling that I thought was cool too. Someone in a chat group I belong to was asking if anyone else wanted to do quote unquote body double workout partner. They would get on a Zoom call together as they worked out in their 2 different locations. I thought it was an interesting twist on it.
Well, because I think no matter what you're doing, it's always more fun when you can do it with friends.
I agree.
There's also the affordability. With the cost of dinner and drinks continuing to rise, and at midnight is free socializing. It's an honest way to see your friends without the pressure of spending all your money.
Right, and we did some research on it. Sometimes people order in or whatever else, but that's so much cheaper than going to meet at a restaurant and sit down and then go out to a bar. Like, it's so much more affordable and relaxed when you think about it.
Right, and if you don't want to pay for takeout, everybody, do a potluck and everybody brings a dish and you enjoy each other's food.
I think we should do it as with our friends. We could all bring our medical bills and we'll put them out and laugh at each other's medical conditions.
But we're old, so it may not be quite the same.
So what are you saying? We should do a admin afternoon barbecue?
We should just have all our friends over. There's also decision fatigue. Adulthood in 2026 involves endless digital subscriptions, insurance portals, and one big, beautiful bills, Doing this life maintenance together allows friends to share tips.
And treks. It's a wild ride. See what I did there?
Well, I think what it does is if one of your friends is really good at doing taxes, they come over and they help you get through it.
We're going to do an episode on taxes too. It's not we're not going to get into the nitty gritty of it. We're going to kind of tell you how to get prepped for them.
And if someone else has a passport, did a few passports, help their friends do it, and you need a passport, there they are to help you.
I find that actually very helpful to learn from someone who's been through the process and knows the pitfalls.
I truly think it's a great idea. I don't know about you, but I know if I have to sit with a stack of insurance forms or paperwork that has to get done or automatic renewals that I want to change or do, sometimes I put it off because sitting at the table by myself is boring. But if somebody was sitting with me, I'd probably get a lot accomplished.
I'll sit with you. I won't even judge.
You do nothing but judge.
It's my beginner's mindset.
This is why an admin night is with your friends.
I can't come?
Well, you're my friend, but you still can't come.
What actually happens at an admin night?
It's a typical session. It isn't a 4-hour grind. Most groups follow a loose, soft productivity structure.
That consists of a kickoff. Everyone gets together. They're doing their greetings. They're talking about what's their one big thing they want to accomplish this session. For example, somebody might be talking about they have to research and find a dentist to make their dentist appointment. Or someone else is going to say, I'm going to clean up my inbox because I've got 43,000 emails and most of them are marketing. And that usually takes about 10 minutes or so.
And then you hit the sprint, which is like an hour to an hour and a half of focused work. The vibe is intentional. You put on comfortable clothes, you get some tea or some wine, you connect your laptop, and you get to work.
I'm embarrassed to say, bow, chicka, wow, wow, came across my mind there. We're going to admin night and chill. Then there's the wrap up, a quick show and tell of what you got done. That's how it's part of the accountability of it. It also might help your friends who have the same task to do at your next admin night. That gives a quick hit of dopamine for feeling like I got something done. Makes adulting feel more like a win than a chore.
Now, what are some common tasks that people on admin nights do together?
Things like financial triage. Boy, it would be a long night for us. Checking credit scores, moving money into high-yield savings, and canceling unused app subscriptions.
They also do health admin, find in-network therapists, refill prescriptions, and navigate the age 26 cliff paperwork.
In case you haven't been paying attention, 26 is when you fall off your parents' insurance, so you're gonna need your own. They might be doing career maintenance, like updating their LinkedIn profile, responding to those dreaded emails, or organizing their tax documents. Did I mention we're going to do an episode on that? I did, didn't I? Oh, well, we're going to do an episode on it. It's not going to go into great detail. We're just going to give you the prep tips.
They also might be doing some life logistics, planning a trip, syncing shared digital calendars with partners, or renewing a driver's license. Just remember that admin nights are meant to clean up the clutter that's going on in your life that's not work related. These are personal things that you have to do as an adult, and having some help getting them done moves things along.
Side conversation, we were discussing this after we found out about this trend and thought places like public libraries and co-work environments would be great for it and could even host local volunteer experts in things like taxes and accounting to help get you set up and learn some life skills.
How do you host an admin night?
If you want to try this, the key is to protect the vibe. If it turns into a pure gossip session, too early, the productivity dies off. So everybody wants to try to stay on their task. It's important to make sure the intention is out there, like, hey, this is an admin night. Set the invite. Use a clear prompt like bring your laptop and your to-do list. Let's knock out our life admin together.
Pick a deep work playlist. Instrumental music only. Lyrics are too distracting for writing emails or doing math. So put on some Mozart, get your thinking going, and get your work done.
Offer some mutual aid. If one friend is great at Excel and another is a pro at talking to customer service reps, then they can trade help on different tasks.
The Admin 2026 Starter Checklist.
First would be a financial audit. This will take you 30 minutes or so. starts with a subscription purge. Use your bank app to find every recurring charge. Cancel one thing that you haven't used in 30 days.
Next is a high yield check. If your savings account is earning at least 4.5 to 5%, that's great. If not, initiate a transfer to a high yield savings account.
And they are out there. Or 2026 tax prep. Did I mention we're going to have an episode on tax prep?
You did.
You guys should go to adulting.com, check out our merch, and maybe there'll be some notes or a blog entry on tax prep. Create a digital folder labeled Taxes 2026. Drag your digital receipts for your student loan interest, work from home expenses, or any one big beautiful bill deductions like the American-made car loan interest.
Next is the digital declutter. Should take about 20 minutes. Unsubscribe. Search your email for the word unsubscribe. Go through the last week of marketing emails and opt out of at least 10 of them.
I'm going to add a tip because I do this. If you're not seeing the word unsubscribe, look for view entire email or view clipped message at the bottom of your email in your browser. Sometimes they're too long and it cuts it off. If you click that, it'll show you the rest and you should be able to find unsubscribe.
And if you can't, if you hit unsubscribe and it tells you to go to the website, go to the website. They're just making it more difficult to not get all this junk email. And why clutter your inbox with junk?
Part of the digital declutter is a password manager update. If you aren't using one, download it now. Change your primary bank password to something unique.
And there's the mobile cleanup. Delete any apps that have tracking turned on and that you haven't opened since 2025.
In the declutter would be a good time to check your LifeLock or other electronic life monitoring system like Experian or one of the other ones, just to make sure nothing's been leaked, that you missed that in your inbox, because I know we get so few things in our inboxes these days.
Third is health and life logistics. Should take about 20 minutes.
The cliff check. If you're 25, set a calendar alert for 60 days before your 26th birthday to review marketplace plans. Remember, the way it's set up now, you're required to have health insurance to file taxes or you pay a penalty. The whole system's a mess. I'm not going to pretend it's not. You got to do the best you can to get through it.
Next is an insurance audit. Download your digital insurance card to your phone's wallet. Check if your auto policy has been updated to the new 3570 minimums if you live in New Jersey. And it's always great to have a copy in your car, but it's also great to have one on your phone since no one seems to go anywhere without their phone.
I know I have hard copies in the car. I never take out the old ones, so I probably have hard copies going back to the purchase of the car. The scary appointment. Finally, book the dentist, dermatologist, the therapist appointment that you've been putting off. Doing this while your friends are also doing the work makes the phone call much easier.
Then guess what? You're no longer putting it off. Pro tips for a successful session. 1. The body doubling rule. No one works on their actual job. Admin night is only for personal life maintenance.
The dread list. Start the night by everyone writing down one task that they are dreading the most. Do that task first in a 25-minute Pomodoro sprint.
And third is collaborative help. If someone is stuck on a confusing insurance form or a tax question, the group pauses for 5 minutes to help them solve it.
Some admin night essentials the trend is talking about. The music, background noise that doesn't distract. That's why they suggest not verbal, instrumental. I personally like Focus Classical, but I'm pretty sure there's better options out there. I just don't even know what they are.
A power strip, because everyone's laptop will die at the same time. It's an inevitable event. Seems to be in our house that everyone's phone is dead at the same time.
Some sort of brain fuel. Bring some low sugar snacks, nuts and fruit to avoid the 9 p.m. crash.
There's also a digital folder, a shared resource doc where you swap links to good high-yield savings accounts or doctors. That way, if someone's looking for one of those things, they can look in the doc and maybe find someone that you think is great.
We hope you like this episode about admin nights. There's so much information out there if you start searching it.
I love this idea.
I do too. It's really, I make fun of a lot of things that come from the Tic Tac, but not this one. I kind of like the idea.
Yeah, I wish we thought of this 25 years ago. It would have been so much easier to do so many things if everyone had to do it.
You know what it was? 25 years ago, we couldn't pick up our flip phone and call. It was pre-flip phone era.
Well,
Oh,
maybe not.
no, it wasn't.
It wasn't, but
We're so old.
it wasn't laptop era. Not everyone walked around with a laptop.
That's true. Yeah, a laptop 25 years ago would have been much bigger.
It still would have been easier if everyone was sitting here with their stacks of papers and pens. Just doing it together and being able to ask questions
Yeah,
would have made it a lot easier.
definitely.
So kudos to you young people. This is a great idea.
You taught an old dog a new trick.
Not that I'm probably going to use it anyway, but I hope my kids do.
I want to update everybody on a recent event. I don't know if I've ever said this before, but I drive a Hyundai Tucson. And I want to give a shout out. Not sure if this will actually make it to the people involved, to the service department at the Franklin Sussex Hyundai dealer. The second time now my car's been there. And the second time they provided excellent service. I would highly recommend, if you're local to the area and you're looking for a reliable car, check out Franklin Sussex Hyundai.
Yeah, they really do have an amazing service department.
They do. The gentleman, and I'm going to name him, Kenny, was awesome back when I had my other Hyundai and this one.
It makes you feel good when you can go somewhere and you have faith that they're going to do a good job and brings in repeat business. And so kudos to them for hiring Kenny and having him run their service department.
Absolutely. I just want to let everybody know we've partnered with Dubby Energy Drinks. It's very flavorful, healthy, uncomplicated formula. They have hydration, they have energy drinks, they have some other merch on their website. You can check them out at dubby.gg. And if you enter the code IDULTING10 at checkout, you'll get 10% off. Go check it out. Enjoy. Thanks for listening.
Just remember, you've got this, adults. Keep your head up, your spirits high, and keep adulting with us. Go forth and conquer the world, or at least your to-do list.
And don't forget to like, follow, and or subscribe. Tell your friends, share the podcast, and head over to idulting.com for more information and to connect with us. See you on the next episode. Be safe.